Well, hello there, and this is Auntie, and I am here to do my rant of 90 Day Fiance, Season 10, Episode 1, Dearly Beloved. Are y'all ready to get into this? I sure hope you are, because I am. Let's do it.
Everybody needs a sweet old auntie. Everybody needs
with a whoop whoop and a boop boop
auntie
boop.
that everybody needs.
You can make this up.
Now you know that these are some crazy motherfuckers.
Everybody needs a sweet old auntie.
So why even bother?
Aunties and lies, sweet old auntie. Aunties and ways. Are you okay? Are you okay?
Well, welcome back, everybody, and this is Auntie. And if this is your first time being here, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And to all of my new subscribers, thank you all so much for hitting that subscribe button and joining this family. To all of my nieces, nephews, and my members who have been here with me for the long haul, thank you all so much for your continued support. As you all can see, I have pinned this to this video. Please do not use language and descriptions and words that are going to get this channel shut down. I know that there are a lot of new people here, but YouTube has rules and regulations. So if you wanted me to continue to be able to come to you live or by video, I am asking that you stop, refrain from using certain languages in the comment section. Okay, now I decided not to time anybody out or to ban anybody from the channel, but I did remove your comments. Please be mindful that YouTube watches everything, that there is a transcript at the end of this live, right? And they can see everything you say. So, having said that, let's get into this video. Okay. Okay. Now, if I was to rate this episode of 90 Day Fiance Season 10, Episode 1, I probably would rate this a D. Let me know downtown in the live comment section and on the replay what you will rate this episode. I just don't know where this show is going. And years ago when I was doing this, it was gags and giggles and laughs and drags. And right now, as a content creator, and I think I said that before, it is getting very, very hard to do these reviews because of the cast that they have on our screen. And there's just search situations and circumstances that they are making me as a content creator, or like, what the hell is going on? I don't know why they seem to pick couples that they like and not couples that we like. I wish that they would listen to the viewers. Maybe there are more people who like Jasmine and Gino. I just don't. And that is the reason why this ended up getting a D rating, because just some of the things that happened in this episode, I was like, what the hell is going on with this franchise? Like, who's behind it? What kind of person are they? Why is it going down this road? I just don't get it. I don't understand it. Somewhere I got lost in the sauce. And if it continues down here, down this road, I am going to stop doing it. I have asked you all for years now, at least 3 years, whether or not you all wanted me to continue to do this content, and you all said yes. Oftentimes in the comment section, both the live and the replay, I have noticed that many of you are not even watching it anymore. But you come to me to give you the reviews on it and keep you up to date with what is going on. And it's my pleasure to do that. However, if it keeps going down this road, I am going to discontinue doing this. And that's Faux Show and On Mary Had a Little Lamb. Because these characters that they have on here, I ain't feeling it. And it's no longer funny. It's not funny anymore. And I want 90 Day Fiance to get back to the fun of this. Let's get back to the fun. Because it's not fun right now. It really isn't. I didn't see anybody who made me feel happy. We got an opportunity to meet new cast members. I had to go back, no exaggeration, and watch this 5 times. And I still don't know them any better now than I did when I watched them for the 5th time in a row. Disgusting. I mean, off the brickety break. Now we got a witch named Ashley who thinks that her name is unique to Black women. When I know a bunch of Ashleys. A bunch of Ashleys went to school with my daughter. Like, I don't get it. And then we got and this is what we got to work with. I started off doing 90 Day Fiance back in the day. Golly. I don't know how far back I go. But it used to be so much fun to come out and just chit chat about it, right? So I'm going to try to keep it as fun as I can. But unfortunately, this episode had nothing in it that was funny. So we're going to drag these mother. Okay, we just going to do a drag session. So let me put my glasses on. I'm hoping everybody had a great Monday. You know, when you around company or people, and you know you got to put that face on. Gino and Jasmine are back for the umpteenth time. And she is now coming to America. She's coming to the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands. Jasmine is coming. Gino has quit his job. He had boxes and everything. But I swear to God, Gino quit his job before. I swear I thought that Gino did not have a job. So now we seeing Gino walk out of an office building with boxes? Like, for real? He's taking a year off, but I could have sworn he didn't work. That he made his money through investments. So maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe I missed the memo, but okay. We're going to go with what Gino says, that he walked away from his job for a year. He's taking a leave of absence. He's taking a leave of absence. Jasmine, we see her with her family. Now, last season, they made us believe that Jasmine wanted this apartment and was living in this $3,000 a month apartment. But we quickly saw that not be the truth because we saw her at her mother's house. Jasmine had a bridal shower, a bachelorette party that I didn't watch. Yup. Every time I went back to rewind it, to get to know these new cast members, I never watched it because I'm not happy for Jasmine. And while they can turn the switch on and off, I'm going to stay solid. I don't like Jasmine. I don't like Gino. I don't like anything that they represent in a relationship whatsoever. And Auntie ain't got it to do, so I ain't going to do it. We did get an opportunity to see one child, and he was cute as a button. Very intelligent. So we know that what's going on between Jasmine and Gino is made up. Because nobody could raise a son that mild-mannered and cute and intelligent and act like Jasmine does. So in my opinion, this is all put on for the cameras. Moreover, when we saw Jasmine on the reunion, she was talking as if she had some sense. But then we see her screaming, yelling, acting irate and ignorantish and trifling with Gino. I'm just tired of them. I'm tired, and I don't want to give them any of my time. I just don't want to give them none of my damn time. Thank you so much, Sean. Y'all gotta give us something else. Thank you so much, Sean. Living life for the $5 super chat. I don't like any of these people. Jasmine is a worse human being than Angela. I can't with the witch. I can't with the struggle love guy in LA. I can't. Sean, imagine me as a content creator having to look at this and come back and talk about it to y'all. I know it seems like I'm in a bad mood, and I'm really not. It's just that this bullshit that they trying to throw down my throat, I don't like it. Thank you so much, A. Simone. I can't with the gibbery and me on the storyline again. And Nikki Exotic has been on other shows before, like hooked on a look for her surgeries. Huh? You gotta explain that to me, that last part to me. You said she's been on other shows? Lord Jesus. Thank you so much, Gene T, for the $1.99 super chat. Hey, Auntie, they make me cringe. I fast forward. But y'all want me to come out here and do this week after week. We're going to have to rethink some over here. We're going to have to rethink some stuff over here. Because I ain't going to be able to continue to do it. I'm just telling you, I'm not. I'm not. The next couple I want to talk about that they introduced us to was Rob and Sophie. Now, she says she's black. She said her grandfather, her daddy is black, right? I think that's what she said. I think she said her dad is black and her mom is white. So she wants us to think she's Nicole Richie. This wig that she's got on her head is absolutely horrific. She says she comes from money and that's all she's got is money. but she got a $2.50 wig on her head. Her wig looked like it came from no, 5 and below, bitch. This girl doesn't look like money at all. She looks the opposite. She looks the opposite. He's saying that she lives this rich. He says she's living this rich life, so they trying to make it like the rich girl, the poor boy, even to the extent where they got him sticking roach motels up underneath his bed and behind his furniture. I can't. This is the story that y'all want to give us about Rob. You're going to have to prove it. You will have to prove by showing his mama, his daddy, his cousin on the right-hand side of the family, bitch. We need to know. Because, and you have to prove she's rich, because ain't nothing that I believe about is rich about this girl. Not one thing. Not one thing. Now, let me go to this thing because, honey, I was so disinterested in these people that I was like, okay, I need a guy to help me through. So Rob, UK native Sophie, met Rob on Instagram. He said that he always wanted this fine woman, right? And so, she was fine. He couldn't believe she was in his thing, so he was hollering at her. She saw his modeling on a profile, and she gave him shout outs. She said that she liked mixed race men. So looking for someone who was also half black, Sophie decided to follow Rob because of his good looks. They struck up a conversation, followed by an 8-hour FaceTime. She said that the two of them, he hit her up on FaceTime, and they just started talking and kicking the bobo. Rob said he was looking for someone like Sophie. He said, I wanted a fine-ass woman, and Sophie is the hottest girl I've ever been with. And it's probably hot as fuck up underneath that 5 and below dollar store ass Party City wig she got on. Okay? That's where she's hot at. They say, however, their relationship may be, even after spending 2 months together in person, Sophie and Rob were keeping secrets from each other. Sophie was getting DM'd by someone who claimed Rob sent sexy videos to other women. Rob's friend accused Sophie of being active on Bumble while she was in America. And Sophie was getting comfortable with her bisexuality, though she wasn't ready to tell him that she's attracted to women too. So she's bisexual. And he's saying that this is the hottest wig wearing ass woman he's ever met. And both of them are cheating on each other. And she's coming over for 90 days on what visa? And we supposed to believe that Sophie is rich, that she comes from a wealthy family. Bitch, I can't. Those around Sophie and Rob weren't totally on board with the engagement either. Her mother called her soon-to-be son-in-law Rob the knob. She said he's stupid, he's grumpy, he's the epitome of a knob. And that's not the only difference in their families. Sophie was raised rich while Rob was raised in a rough area. She still got spoiled rich girl tendencies, is what Rob said. He said, I'm going to have to bring her down to earth. She's going to have to learn it ain't that easy, and being with me is not going to be a cakewalk. Sophie planned to move straight into Rob's studio apartment with no bathroom in Inglewood, California when she comes. So they're trying to make us believe that Rob is poor, that Rob is from the other side of the tracks. And I'm going to tell you right now, the way that he articulates, the way that he speaks, he's not from the other side of the tracks. Now, they may be renting a little room for him and wanting us to believe that, but I don't believe it for 1 minute. But you know what? The truth will come out, because I don't believe that Rob is poor, and I don't believe that she is this queen coming in, and the two of them have joined each other hip to hip and made this relationship based on skin color, based on the fact that they are half black. I ain't gonna be able to, I ain't gonna be able to do it. The next couple that I want to talk about, that's a hot ass mess, is Justin and Nicole. Nicole said something today said something that really offended me, and I had to keep going back and seeing. She said that she had all these surgeries because a woman's body doesn't naturally have all these curves. And I am thinking, yes, it does. Because that's what you're trying to pattern your body after. The curves, the natural curves and ass and breasts that we got. Because if we did not have it naturally, then what are you doing that's unnatural? You see women with asses. I have an ass. I've got breasts. I've got all that. Now, there are some women who choose plastic surgery, but you cannot, Nicole, come out your mouth and say, I had to get plastic surgery because women don't naturally have these curves. That's what you're patterning yourself off of. The natural curves that we have as women. Now, I don't have anything against transgender genders, the LGBTQ community, but don't do that. Don't say that we don't naturally have these things, because at 12 years old, honey, around puberty, it comes out we got it naturally. Some women got more, some women got less. But this is the makeup of a woman's body. So don't say that we don't have this. Now, I was so offended by that. Because if you don't see something tomorrow in your so she said at 20 years old, she decided that she wanted to go through a gender reassignment. She is a transgender woman. She said after the service, she went and put her hand down there and was like, oh my God, my is gone. So she's been in these relationships, right? So she got into a relationship with Justin. She met Justin because she was dating a guy in Moldova. The guy came over here, was living with her. He got committed some kind of crime to go back to Moldova, right? They put his ass out. She decided to go over to Moldova to meet him. When she went and knocked on the door, he was like, I'm in here with a woman. Instead of taking her ass back home, she stayed and got on the dating line and met him. She had a relationship with Justin. She flew Justin over here. Her and Justin tried the K-1 visa once together, until he found out that she was not born woman, that she had a sexual reassignment. And I think, and I'm hoping I'm saying that correctly, because I don't want to offend anybody like she offended me. After he found out that she was not born a cisgender, as they call us, woman, he was done. Done.com. He was blown away. He was like, what the? exist. He was done. And the thing about it is, in the next episode, she said, I just got clocked. You're clockable. You're clockable. We see her doing modeling and all of that kind of stuff, and she's got money up in the air, fake ass generic Erica, what's her name? Erica off of Housewives of Beverly Hills. Like, what? You're clockable. It ain't hard. The giveaway was that you said that we not born like that we don't come out with curves, that we got to have plastic surgery in order to look like who we are. We didn't even talk about the Botox lips, the nose job, all these jobs that she's had. We're not even talking about the over exaggeration of the ass. We're not talking about that. Because guess what? Cisgender women do it too. They do it too. If I had my way and I could have any plastic surgery in the world, it would be a tummy tuck, bitch. Yup. Because then you will really see what I got. Okay? Naturally. And so she is still, the two of them broke up after he found out, because she went over there, she stayed with him, he came over here, they stayed together, and she never disclosed, I am transgender, until she got into an argument. On Mad Day, she decided to tell him, that's why I was born a man. So, of course, he's devastated. The two of them didn't talk to each other for years, and now they got back together and they're trying it again. But it appears that he still has an issue with being with her. So throughout this episode, y'all, let me just go ahead on and give it to y'all up front. Throughout this episode, he's going to tell her that he wants to bring another person into the relationship to have to be with her that way. He doesn't want to be with her anymore. And I'm saying, if you're not into transgender women, leave her alone. Don't break her down. Don't break her down. If that's not your judge, then move on, Justin. Because it has become very psychological to him. He, I think, probably sees himself. He probably sees himself kind of like Christian and Cleo. He doesn't probably process it because he's not fully seeing her as a woman, because he must have some kind of block where he's saying, I'm with a man. Even though she's had, she has the parts, he can't probably get past that. But leave her alone. Leave her alone. Let her go with someone and be with someone and find someone who will love her for who she is. And if you can't love her for who she is, it's okay. Move the fuck on. She's trying to force him, or help him, if you will, get past this. But she's angry because she feels like the person that she is being rejected. And she's absolutely correct. Who wants to be in a relationship with someone who does not find you sexually attractive? But the thing about it is, she should have disclosed. And I know that that's hard. I know that there's fear in that. I understand that. Trust me, I understand that. But you still need to disclose. And it can be that you disclose on Mad Day. But this is the kind of stuff that TLC wants us to talk about. And it's very hard because what you don't want is the judgment from people as a content creator for people to say, "Oh, Auntie, you know, you don't like this, you don't like that," and people know nothing about my life or about the people that I hang around with or the people who are in my family, who are LGBTQIA, people who are subscribers of mine, members of mine. So I don't have a problem with it, but I feel like week after week, I'm gonna have to be trying to justify that and trying to, if I say something, if I say something, am I gonna be judged for what I say as not being understanding? Do I hold back and fake and don't say nothing about their asses? Like, what do I do? I know who I am and I'm true to who I am. But some of the stuff I may say may make some people uncomfortable because I feel like she should have disclosed so that they don't have these. She would have known that up front instead of dragging this on national television only to be heard. Only to be heard. Because I can't imagine someone rejecting me that way. And I've been dating you all this time. She doesn't look good to me. She look like a botched job. She look like she's trying to look like Barbie. And we know that had Barbie been, in my opinion, had Barbie been a real woman, she would not have been able to even stand up straight. She'd have had to have a back brace for them big ass breasts she had. Barbie would have needed a back brace, bitch. She would have needed something to stand her up like this because the breasts are too big. Child, by what? And then they sitting up all perky on Barbie. Bitch, okay. Okay. So true. It's so true. Anyway, they're going to see whether or not their love can last. They say that he actually went into a depression. Hold on, let me see if I can find that real quick. His real name is Igor, but she's calling him Justin because she doesn't like Igor. She said that when she met him, he looked like Justin Timberlake, and I said, well, Justin proposed to Nikki after their fourth visit. Igor proposed to Nikki after her fourth visit to Moldova. His K-1 visa was approved, and he moved to the U.S. to get married to Nikki. 2 weeks after Justin came to the U.S. for the first time, the couple had some issues that couldn't be resolved. Justin, according to Nikki, was being lazy. He helped her with the housework, and he expected Nikki to cook and clean for him apart from her working to make money for him. They had a lot of arguments, and during one of the calls, Nikki told him, yeah, well, I have a secret to tell you. I used to be a man. It had been 2 years since Igor and Nikki had begun dating. Okay, so wait a minute, hold on. Justin went back to the U.S., left the U.S. to go back to Moldova, where he was depressed for a really long time. Nikki and Igor stayed in contact, but they started talking again about 2 years ago when they were both single. Nikki thought of giving their relationship a second chance. So the 90-Day Fiance cast booked a Mexico vacation 3 months later so they could connect all over again. And this is when Justin or Igor told Nikki that he was in love, that she was the love of his life and proposed to her. And then Nikki again applied for the K1 visa. Now, according to Nikki, you can only apply for the K1 visa twice. So if this doesn't work, he can't try this again. He cannot try this again. This is it. So this is going to be a very interesting and controversial couple because it's going to be talking about some things that we are uncomfortable with or don't know a lot about, but we are going to learn together. The next couple that they had on there that they introduced to us was Manuel and Ashley. Ashley says she's a witch. She said that people have a sense, or people believe that witches have warts on their nose, that they're ugly and they cast spells. But I could have sworn she said that she did too. She said that she had this dream. And in the dream, she was in some woods or something like that. Child, I don't know. And then she went to her professor or her teacher and had a conversation. And the teacher said, "Oh, we're getting ready to go. Let me see, y'all. Let me make sure I get it right, okay? Hold on. Ecuador. So she met Manuel. Now she's a witch, but Manuel is Catholic. She said he knows that she practices, but he ain't never seen her do it before. She said she left the church for an occult lifestyle and was a little concerned about how their differences will fare when Manuel gets more involved into what she does spiritually. Manuel will prefer for me to be a Catholic woman, she said, while exploring her specialties in tarot cards, and shadow work. She said, I think that people are still very much afraid of the word witch because we've been conditioned to think a witch is like somebody with a crooked nose. No, we haven't. That's just narrow minded on her end. She said it's been a 10-year relationship between the two of them because they met when she went over to Ecuador. When we opened up the episode, we saw her in the car having a panic attack and calling somebody on the phone. She doesn't have her hand on the steering wheel most of the time that we see her. Most of the time we see her, she don't even have her hand on the steering wheel. She called somebody on the phone. I think it was her sister, because she hasn't heard anything back from him since he came. He's flying in from Ecuador. She said this is his first flight and everything, right? And so she's having a panic attack and ain't pull over on the side of the road, bitch. Ain't pull over on the side of the road. And you would think she would. She's around her friend. Oh. Thank you so much, Charlotte. You always keep it a buck, Auntie. Thank you, boo. Thank you so much, Reverend Dr. Abraham, for the 199 super chat, Auntie. Couldn't wait for your review. Thank you. I'm sorry. I ain't starting off on a positive note, but we'll get better, okay? I just had to say some things, okay? Thank you, Reverend. Thank you. Thank you, Vanessa, for the $2 super chat. Not Sophie with the dollar store party city head hat. Okay? Ciao. Ciao, ciao, ciao. She says that she has this foresight. She doesn't read crystal balls, but she's a witch and stuff like that. But she don't know that he's safe. There's so many contradictions to Miss Ashley. I don't know if Ashley's doing this for attention because she thinks because her name is Ashley and she's black that that's like a unicorn. No, it's not. Ashley is very common. And it's not a name that's based on race, color, creed, religion. It's a name, Ashley. So they're saying stuff that you just be like, what? Like, what? She's concerned because he doesn't know English. She said that he does construction work, right? So he lied to his mother. Instead of telling his mom that he is coming to the United States on the K1 visa, he told his mother that he's somewhere else and he's working. And he got his ass in America about to marry her. We're probably going to see all of these couples have many ups and downs. But at the end of the day, they're going to get married. The only person I think authentically may be having some problems is Nikki and Igor. The rest of it is going to be acting. And I don't know if the 90 Day Fiance lost the writing staff during the protest, but bitch, please get some more writing staff. Get up your game. Give us some people that we can relate to, and we can relate to them as a community, that they bring us joy, that they do funny things, not this kind of stuff. We want some laughter and some comedy, things we can relate to. And I know that there probably are some people who can relate to this, but we need something for the whole. This show, in my opinion, is getting pretty dark. We're going to fight through this. And where I can bring us laughter, where I can bring us joy, y'all, I swear, I promise you, I'm going to try. I am going to try with everything in me to find the humor in all of this bullshit. Thank you so much, Beck, for the $10 super chat sympathy payments. As this episode was, and you have to review it. Lord, my God. Thank you so much, Beck, for the sympathy payment. Beck said, let me just go ahead on and give you $10. Thank you so much, Pamela Cleveland, for the $20 super chat. I will never be able to relate to someone mama in the closet. Pam, whose mama's in the closet? I will never be able to relate to someone's mama in the closet. Oh, yeah. We got the guy coming up and the mama gonna be in the closet. I was like, okay, wait a minute. Who you talk about the people that we haven't seen yet? I'm gonna have to do a cast rundown. Yes, I did see the little guy with his mother living in the closet. That's so cringe. Maybe that's where we gonna get the joy and the laughter from. Because right now, everybody's so dark to me. They so dark. Thank you so much, Pamela. Maybe we need to back in the membership, and let me take this off the screen so that I know where to stop at in the chapters. In the membership the other day, we had a conversation. I have not had an opportunity to laugh and kiki like I did in the membership. We were talking about the Golden Bachelor. Now, I had said that I wasn't going to do the Golden Bachelor, even though I am obsessed with it. I said we can talk about it back here in the membership, but I'm not going to review it. Just so that you all can have some kind of comedy. Maybe I need to do one where you know what I'm saying? Because we dropped the link and the members came up and we talked about it and we had a kiki in our car. Like I was crying laughing at the humor of the people who are in this chat with you. Maybe we'll do that for some fun and some kiki and a caca. I absolutely am going to be talking in a membership about Love is Blind with Uj. The way that he did, what's the child name? Aaliyah, what's her name? I just was like, this is dark. But y'all know what? We've had other seasons that have been dark, and we're going to get past it. Be patient with me. Yeah, Leah. Golden Bachelor is the bomb. And I had looked at one of the ladies, and I said that she looked like Kris Jenner. I said it to myself. When we were in a membership, it came up and I was like, bitch, I thought I was the only one. One woman looks like Kris Jenner. The other one looks like the mom's name. The mom. What is Kim Kardashian and their mother name? Oh my goodness, what is the name? Kris Jenner and Bruce. Yes, Dana. One of the women look like Bruce Jenner. Let me see if I could. Let me see if I can find it. Mm-hmm. Here's a comparison that the Sun did. Let me show y'all this comparison that the Sun did. And then we're going to get the hell out of here. I got to show y'all this. Look at this. Why I can't get this to, hold on, y'all. See if I can reduce this. Now, y'all tell me, this is what the Sun put together. This is the two contestants, a lady in a blue dress and a lady in a white dress. This is actually Bruce Jenner, whose name now is Caitlyn, and Chris. Now, you tell me if this woman does not blow it up a little bit more. Why is it doing that? Tell me it ain't a resemblance. They look alike. Well, we talked about this in the membership and got a good kiki and a car. This is the Sun. And here I'm thinking, God, at least you look like Caitlyn Jenner. And the other woman look like Chris. Maybe this is something that we can start doing, because I don't know where this season is going to take us, to 90 Day Fiance, y'all. I swear I don't. I don't know where it's going to take us. I just don't know. But again, I will try my best. I will absolutely try my best to find the humor in this show until we revisit it. Thank you so much to everybody. Sean, A is Simone, Jean T, Charlotte Bain, Reverend Dr. April Hearn, Vanessa Wilkerson, and back. Thank you so much. Oh, hi, Jean T. Manuel used her to get to the U.S. to see his folks. Thank you so much, Jean T. I don't know how I missed that for the $1.99 super chat. Thank you, boo. And thank you to Pam. Y'all rate this for me. Rate this episode in the live chat from A to F. And all of you all who are coming for the replay, please rate this show for me. Let me know what you think. Maybe I'm off. I don't think so, but just maybe I am. Love you all to pieces. Until we meet again, y'all be safe out there in those streets and in the water. I'm going to give y'all some time to rate.